Jolbert Cabrera, fundamentals coach. You can say I was always meant to be a teacher. My mom was a teacher for 42 years. So I wasn't God's sign to play professional baseball. I was going to school to become a teacher. My dad was also a coach in Colombia. He coached in the professional league in Colombia, so it was meant to be. Well, for me, it's easy to get my messages across to the players because they know I have the experience. I've been in their shoes most of the time through up and downs on a long career. I just try to bring a lot of energy. I'm trying to use teaching moments as much as I can, but also just trying to keep these guys a mindset in the right position. You are also like a psychologist. You are trying to influence young guys that are trying to find their way. Sometimes you gotta navigate through stuff, but most of the time it's been very satisfying. I'm very pleased with the way that I have turned out. Well, it's just the reinsurance that things are gonna be okay. You know, it's baseball, it's such a long season. It's life itself. You know, you're gonna have highs, you're gonna have lows. It's just learning how to navigate and stay in the middle most of the time. And that goes for everybody, you know? It's just the way things are. You can have some little valleys, but they're not gonna be as extreme. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what you're trying to get the players to recognize that and to just having conversations and just making them realize that this right here is the most amazing tool that they possess. Once you master your head and you get to control that, to understand that failure is gonna be a part of it, it's easy to come out of that. If you build good relationships, it doesn't matter what kind of conversation you have to have with one of the guys, he will respect what you have to say regardless of. And I feel like I'm in that place with the majority of my players the last 6 years that I've been here at this level. Try to keep them as loose as I can, and I usually going around the clubhouse very often, just trying to see, check the pulse, see who needs attention. Sometimes you just, you go sit down with somebody, say hi, check on the guy. You go through that. You go, you ask questions and see what kind of responses you get, and you just gotta learn to navigate the ups and downs of a whole clubhouse. It's 26, 30 different personalities, because even you have to navigate situations with some of the coaching staff as well, because we're all humans. I feel like I've been blessed enough that I can pick on stuff, and it's easy for me to interact with the guys. The biggest one that I got this from Tom Trebehorn, who's one of my peers. When the kids are going bad, or when they make mistakes, it's the best teaching moment. When they're doing good, they won't listen to you. But when they make a mistake, that's when they're more vulnerable. And that's when they're gonna listen to you, and that's when they're gonna learn. I learned a lot from when I played for Dusty, on how he interacted with everybody. He goes out of his way even to speak Spanish to Spanish players, just to make them feel more welcome. So just the fact that I'm able to communicate in so many languages, I'm trying to learn, just to be friendly enough, because I feel like it's already a stressful environment, and the better you communicate with people and the looser that you can get them, the better the result. Or just the consistency of the work that you do, trying to stay the same level, bring the same level of energy. Baseball is one language, doesn't matter where you come from. You get so many moves during the year, but every chip will fall into place. Once they get into the fall of the team, how we do things and players talk, that makes it easy. When I got to play against my brother, the first time that we played against each other, that we were both in the big leagues, it was a special moment for us. We were the first set of Colombian-born brothers to face each other. But In such a long career, just to pick a couple moments, I feel like when I come out with the Indians, that was such a great team. It was unbelievable. I was teammates of 20 Hall of Famers, position players alone, and that's remarkable. I feel like I was so lucky just to be able to do that. When me and my brother we talk about our careers, even though he, in a way, was more successful, he played longer. He won 2 Gold Glove as a shortstop. He won the World Series with the 2004 Red Sox. He didn't have the opportunity to play with those many greats. I did. So in a way, that's stuff that you can't take for granted, right? I was lucky that way, and I learned from each individual. Got the opportunity to go and play in Japan. I was the first Colombian to ever do that. My whole career in general has been so special for me. The biggest reward is just when these kids are going to the big leagues, when they finally make it. I know how hard it is. I lived it. So that's the biggest satisfaction. When they're doing good, there is no price on that. Just to be able, since I've been here 9 years with the organization, I have Elio Ramos for 8 of them. So he's like my kid. He's like my own son. Just being able, like the feeling of pride is huge. Just seeing him make it to the All-Star game and having a great season this year, helping the team, you can describe it. It just, it changes from person to person. A lot of people come to me and, oh my God, never seen a guy coach like that, like you have so much energy or this and that. Everybody got their own style. We are all different and just always moving and doing stuff. But it doesn't mean that the other guy is not doing his job. Everybody's different.